Enim guasie chenchenche aka eye NPP minority leader a friend Alexander Kwame na Afenyo marking. So aba ebebe press conference say NPP. Omo Levy omo de ba ya NDC for kan ho asem omo ba power yi omo akan see Levy no NDC asanso introduce eye Levy na babio. Na Levy ana o kire say NDC for introduce bio na akoye wallet to bank transfer levy. Wallet to bank transfer levy. Intino say all send this guy every or wallet na de akwakoto bank account ma ye better percentage. Na Kevin Taylor ababonten ababe expose eya Afenyo markings a all say NDC government emfa any levy bi ansanso mbae. Na ode levy bi kura besanso ba this go by parliamentary proceedings and san what to me introduce new levy. But Afenyo markings say the NPP minority ababonten ababe tumfutro Ghana for any say NDC are introducing new levy a wallet to bank a transfer levy. Abusuya asem we Kevin Taylor aba expose the Afenyo markings big time. Afenyo markings abusuya wa bow his head in shame. Na momi yanko na yanko kuti ensema Kevin Taylor edit to ya na ye nem pese ye pese ne mudi enko open laptop papa e Ghana ha say na we use there abusuya borua Prez computers and accessories abusuya eho e na obema quality laptops and computers na wan kasa we using the say ode ko school open gaming machine anase ode ye wan kasa wo business Prez computers and accessories eba o location there only problem baby a obi ano Prez ede o laptop anase o computers ebebre o pekisa number we na free Prez computers 0247 030 108 anase 0597 942 133. So offers our numbers in where Prez are free 0540 882 824. Prez computers and a computer and a laptop papa fee.
The NPP as a political party, we all know, are very foolish and they lie a lot. Now, about 2 days ago, NPP for Bekachere say, NDC are buying the e-levy eba. And so many people were saying, NPP, stop this. Now, the minority in parliament is calling for the permanent suspension of any wallet to bank transfer levy by the Bank of Ghana until it receives proper parliamentary approval. Minority leader, in fact, yes, Minority Leader Afenyo marking accused government of being complicit in allowing the proposed wallet to bank transfer levy to proceed. And the MP before a press conference. Now it's your press conference no more kana. These were the same people about 3 days ago. Now Omokacha Ghana for you now say NDC abanya pass e-levy. 3 days ago, let me play the video for you to watch. 3 days ago, this is what they said.
When they were in opposition, they criticized the e-levy. And when they assumed office in 2025, they put in place a mechanism to abolish the e-levy. Immediately after repealing the e-levy law, they imposed the Dumiso levy, what they call the energy sector reform levy, which now took away 1 Ghana cedi per liter of petrol that is bought at the pump. So that was the first mischief. The second surprise, the NDC government, through the back door, has reintroduced the e-levy. These were has reintroduced. The NDC government, through the back door, has reintroduced the e-levy. These were...
So this was an emphatic statement. 3 days ago or 2 days ago, Ojina Parliament, a press conference, Ekache Ghana for say, NDC the e-levy aba. They made it emphatic. Emma, yenyanko former mutina TikTok, etna radio so Ghana, calling themselves journalists. Afenyo marking MP before catch them say the NDC government I introduced e-levy. Emma yebetina say it's a lie. Nobody can introduce any kind of levy in Ghana without going to Parliament for approval. Nobody. No government. In fact, Obiani Ghana obet my no. But 2 days ago, the same Afenyo Makin, this same liar, this chronic liar, this thief, this criminal who lies about everything, this guy who is a lawyer and breaking the laws in Ghana, calling people and threatening them because his girlfriend's brother went to touch people's kids. This filthy politician who does not understand anything about respecting the people and speaking truth or upholding integrity. This same guy stood on national television, called his MPP colleagues, he said, "Yan kanche Ghana for say NDC the e-levy aba." Just 2 days ago. And yes, sorry, yeah. Afenyo Maki we are a press conference. And they are was by a press conference. Now the press conference, you know, mumientie de waka. Kasa kwa we jimia mosemeboa.
The Bank of Ghana must permanently prohibit any wallet to bank or bank to wallet charge equivalent to a transaction levy unless authorized by an act of parliament. 2, the Attorney General must issue a formal opinion on the constitutionality of imposing levy equivalent charges through fintech operators to bypass Parliament, to bypass Article 174. And this opinion must be part of the proceedings of Parliament through a ministerial statement by the Attorney General for Parliament to debate same. 3, the Finance Minister must appear before Parliament to explain the decisions behind MMFL's announcement and confirm whether the executive knew of or encouraged it. Of course, I doubt if the minister will come and tell us the executive did not know about this. And finally, the government must eat a humble pie by apologizing to Ghanaians, the very people it promised, for breaking a solemn electoral promise.
So the question here is, and we have a press conference. The press conference, you know, ono na obeka say aban the e-levy abano. Afenyo oka kire say Attorney General no embra bontene. Embe kireye adenti na MTN4 e decide say obo charge 0.7 pesos or whatever percent. The same person will say, "I pass the e-levy, you know." Or no, John say, "Oh, Bank of Ghana prohibiting MTN4 from taking that kind of money from its customers." So in one breath, Ghana pass the e-levy. John Mahama and NDC pass the e-levy. In another breath, or Sakacha Ghana for say MTN4 na air charge. Now, Opeso Busa Finance Minister and say Ghana buying him who be ana. Now, Attorney General Mbemyantia say Sebio or no so na adwene the same. So basically, Adiana also the first time, no, and then as you see, no, the second time. This is the press conference they were supposed to have in the first place. But you see, because of atro energy minti, this press conference now also have no, have you, dinka ba bontin beto atro Ghana fueni. Because these questions you are asking are legitimate. Company be a private company, a communication company, and as a telecommunication company, whatever you want to call it. Boom. There were different telecommunication companies. Obian to need one telecommunication company at to need doesn't mean say yako parliament akwa shemra say e-levy aba. You the same person I work say e-levy aba no. Oh say Busa Bank of Ghana say memo mom pinima MTN and to boom. Secondly, Ubusa a buying lawyer payini say ome chere na adwene say the course no onimu bia na. 3, Saka say finance minister nemra na ome hu say a buying way ema MTN ho kwan. So it means say you yourself you know for a fact say a buying has not officially come to Parliament to pass any law say e-levy aba. At this point, where Jimmy and I win Jimmy, and this is the kind of dirty politics they do. This is the kind of dirty politics they do. In the second press conference now, he is now inquiring. But the first press conference, he was making an emphatic statement to say e-levy aba. Kwasia we onye leader. Matuba Umia for Baba Umia is not listening. Mahamudu Baumia, he is not smart, he is not intelligent. He will never keep as the leader of the minority. Because and the press conference clearly shows say they are confirming say there is no e-levy. Because first press conference no okay Ghana for say e-levy aba NDC I there pass e-levy. Also we are minority leader. NDC can never pass e-levy without you knowing in parliament. Adia chinya ubusa abane question say adentina MTN for charge. Now nipsa questions we now why didn't you ask those questions in your first press conference for the government to answer you, for you to understand say bibia ma parliament into there's nothing like e-levy that has been passed by parliament. A chile we Jimmy politics now you know why do you say sebio MPP followers in Kwana when you politics no. That is the foolishness of the MPP. Ye di omatema na omasif one ntiasie. When we criticize them with harsh words, na omochi for no, omochi tie for no, omoji mi abete oh adentina o kan we actually for your marking. Na upenyi na jimia. We didn't carry two ufutregu di penny. And at a point we saw some people sitting on radio. I'm from one journalists screaming, e-levy aba. They are misinforming and disinforming the people. Sani paniko buza se ote no here obeka se Afenyo marking ka se but oya some trofo na o kenkan na unim nyansa. You know before any levy can be passed in Ghana no I was say here no parliament. Did you see anything like that? Who say parliamentary be agina parliamentar yere hands at biaba and as some argument to be about any levy? No. So how do you just come on radio as a journalist to say e-levy aba? Na just say we jumana wo ye no nipa na radio ne de no onya kwasia nko apam eche nipa na ya kwasia. Listen to me carefully. Say nipa no motive na odi be radio no, it is to educate, it is to inform, it is to make sure say nipa dodo amutie no ehu no kre na say nipa na nya kwasia wo sa radio personality na oto no the same day nipa no be pamo, because basically you have turned the radio into a miscommunication or misinforming platform or the nipa dream, because oh you journalist oh you some trofo oti Levy oti asie saying Levy yam pass no dem Levy yamfa one day ngina bontin kasi pass Levy I was say go through a process. It's obi kura the general radio so and TV so your press conference. Now because of politics inti okase ya pass e-levy. So we a journalist now nyansa, what do? You look or check for the facts. You don't quickly go and sit on radio and start to say e-levy abo no bia mete na basa na which are journalists we jimi for and nipa na ofa wadwuma no jimi for onim nyansa, because onim nyansa nka wapamo, because that is not the motive of that radio station. Enya motive na da enya radio no bia na say enya sa na da team so obesai nipa obedi atra obepamon. It's one of the kind of people we are dealing with in Ghana. MPP for Jimmy. They be a Ghana for, and every single day no party ni munyam no they be an echo form, and right now no party ni munyam do 2.1. Sorry, 3.8. At every 100 we do 3.8%. And ebeko for more, because you see omo party they still see Ghana Nibia say we Jimmy to such a want to me. Afenyo marking MPP for a general secretary, national youth organizer. Omo party the Derricks no. The MPP Derricks no. They think say Obie Jimmy say chema want to me. Just Obie Jimmy say Derrick. They still don't understand that they are talking to Ghanaians who are enlightened, Ghanaians who know omunimde. Ghana for to make kind thing your mercy. And that is the problem with the MPP. They are still doing the 1992 politics. Hey, Kofonio, Edubu Ayonkaye, Yadi Frimensiao, sa politics, the nye Juma Bium, Yanka Mananya no cre, Yanka Tramananya no cre, and ye Juma Bium. You need to bring your facts, you need to state the facts. Because Ghana for Yankwasiaphobium, we read, we understand, we break things down, we explain to our mothers, our fathers, our uncles. Every single day we are educating each other. So you cannot just say things and walk. This guy is just a man. Afenyo we Jimmy. Ba wo miana ngasa na adwene wo form kwa pam akwa we dada. Ba wo mia onye smart. Masa. MPP for you say Ghana for South Africans. Mo bodam. MPP for Afenyo marking any MPP for no. In their head, no just say Ghana for South Africa for ye Jimmy. Ye Jimmy yo. We are not South Africans. Thank God we are not South Africans. Thank God we are Ghanaians who research, who ask questions. Thank God we are Ghanaians who are intelligent. It's MP for you say South Africa for ye Jimmy, Omkayani Amene, Julius Malema, Jacob Zuma, Ubuntu, ANC, Yani Yanyam Wow, Yani Dinka Gene. South Africa for my Sankwasi, I don't know. Yani Yanam could this Sankwasi, Yan Dan chance damu. You need to understand you are talking to intelligent people. Debi amika check Ghana for say MPP for any party no mojimi a then a party am from intellectuals and the chairman want to be person or yet the national chairman of the party. Then a party of intellectuals you who be to say abronye regional chairman. Party of intellectuals ni who be to say Nanabi, ni who be to say Salam Mustafa. Party of intellectuals ni you ni nya pension too. Second and saying that I don't know what is going on. These people are foolish. Now, you see.
Okay, abusua we ne ensma ekọ so e political highway so abusua Afenyo markings and HSA enim kwase akana ye de bremo e political highway so better master some jepene kokoti sa ensem we edemai